Good evening, I am James Smartwood, and I think we're all set with air shows. Joining me now to look my beloved news in the eye, hand it one last factini heavy on the truth vermouth, and say we sure made some great headlines, but I'm glad you found your scoops, mate, is Democratic strategist preparing an insurrection to install Tim Ryan in the Senate, Lydia Parker.
Good evening.
Chief Washington Bureau Chief who can't walk through the mall without a casting agent asking him to star in a prostate drug commercial, Jonathan Keene.
Hi there.
Chief Field Correspondent who asks his waiters how many more bites he has to take, James Smartwood Jr.
Hello.
And comedian and host of FBoy Island, Nikki Glaser. Thank you so much for being here, Nikki.
Thank you so much for having me.
Of course, it's our pleasure. Now, Nikki, there is so much to talk about, but let's begin with Donald Trump announcing his run for president. What are you looking forward to from his campaign, besides him barnstorming the South with a message of Rupert Murdoch's sperm count is not what it used to be?
Oh, wow. I guess there's not a ton to look forward to. I just have to find the bright spots. You know, the midterms were boring without anyone calling someone's wife ugly. I'm looking forward to my mom's daily panic attacks, and it really is great for me because as a childless woman who's approaching her 40s, it's nice when my parents ask me about having kids. I can just, again, go like, well, look at the state of the world. Like this, I don't want to bring a child into this. And it kind of shuts them up.
Absolutely. Now, look, it is Trump's third presidential campaign, so he's going to need to shake things up by finding a new powerless group to blame for our problems. I've always been disappointed in the cultural assimilation of people who let parrots eat nuts out of their mouths.
It's going to be a tough fight. I mean, Mike Pence will be a worthy challenger for the few weeks before Trump's mob chases him onto a busy freeway.
Absolutely. It's going to be very formidable. Now, let's talk about the Georgia Senate race where voters could not decide between a sitting senator with a proven track record and a guy whose frontal cortex is held together with an old fraying shoelace. Nikki, will Herschel Walker be at home in a runoff election since running off is what he's done to so many of his families?
Yeah, I mean, it is funny. He's up against the Reverend, but Herschel Walker is kind of a priest. I mean, I guess he thinks so because most people call him father. I always forget, what position did he play in the NFL? Was it running away from your family back or linebacker?
I think it was concussion receiver.
Okay, tight.
Yep.
And your pregnancy? I'm not a sports person.
You know, I'm a tad concerned Herschel Walker will hear the election is a month late and instinctually drive it to a Planned Parenthood.
It's true, it's true. Now moving on, Nikki, you're from the Midwest. In the midterms, Kentucky and Michigan voted to protect abortion rights, showing that Midwestern politeness means holding the door open for women and letting them walk into an abortion clinic without being tackled by police. Are those votes the clearest evidence yet that women need more than a few months to move on from the state commandeering their womb?
Yeah, we're sensitive creatures, you know, don't rile us up. Well, you'll feel it eventually.
Truly.
I didn't know Kentucky and Michigan had anything in common other than the opioid crisis. But yeah, I'm glad the response, obviously. Not that I'm going to, need it. My, womb is shutting down any day now, but I'm glad that other women might still retain the right.
All right, can we get a graphic up? Nikki Glaser's womb is shutting down. Oh, that looks good. Okay.
I sent it.
You sent one?
I sent it over. My publicist did send it.
Who knew that the same country that had a meltdown over wearing a mask at a grocery store took issue with Dr. Oz picking who gets to gaze inside their hoo-ha?
Yes, for sure. Nikki, you host FBoy Island on HBO Max, a hit reality dating series where 3 single women must discern whether 26 men are nice guys looking for love or F-boys seeking cash prizes. It's a rare example of Americans connecting with a show about hot people doing it. Nikki, please define an F-boy for our audience while staying respectful of our core demographic of 18 to 34-year-old men who are all handsome warrior poets.
Okay, so an F-boy is just a single guy that kind of treats women disposably, who doesn't really care about anyone but himself. How to differentiate from a Republican. And then a nice guy, obviously, is a nice guy that'll, treat you right.
Well, sounds like I'm a dyed-in-the-wool F-boy.
Shut up. All right, what Nikki said and not what Keene said brings us to our new segment, F-boy or nice guy. Nikki, I'll say a public figure and you tell us F-boy or nice guy. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
This almost 80-year-old's perfect date is eating ice cream and getting disoriented on a walk through the woods. Joe Biden, F-boy or nice guy?
He seems like an F-boy because when he doesn't call you back, it seems like he's playing a game, but he just forgot. He forgot. He's old. So he's a nice guy.
For sure.
Nice guy. All right. Built like the same Jeep he's picking you up in. This Florida boy knows how to party so hard the entire condo collapses. Ron DeSantis, F-boy or nice guy?
Oh, he's a nice guy. He's not tall enough to be an F-boy.
Ouch. All right. He keeps fit by sprinting from the January 6th mob he egged on and promotes family values by making sure every woman has to give birth to one. Josh Hawley, F-boy or nice guy?
Oh, he's from my home state of Missouri. We're about as proud of him as we are the BTK killer. I would say, F-boy, but the F stands for fascist or frightened.
Absolutely. Now, this corn-fed hunk will be 95 at the end of his next term and can't wait to introduce you to his family at his funeral. It's Chuck Grassley, F-boy or nice guy?
Oh, Chuck, that's an F-boy because he's going to ghost you the real way.
All right, and this guy's an asshole. Tucker Carlson, F-boy or nice guy?
You know, I'm going to say for Tucker, F-boy, and I'd really love for him to be on my show because he's the only person that would be on F-boy and Epstein Island.
Oh, wow. We're going to have legal take a look at that one. And that's how you play F-boy or nice guy. I got to go make a big show about knowing the janitor's name, so let's pause it there. Thank you to my analyst and esteemed guest, Nikki Glaser. Thank you so much, Nikki.
Thank you, guys.
Listen to the Nikki Glaser podcast and go see her on the Good Girl Tour. And don't worry, she will find a replacement opener now that Gallagher is unavailable.